Hey everybody, welcome back to the Timber Worker. This week is going to be a little bit different because it's going to be a bit more talking and a bit less making, but essentially I'm just going to give you a quick update on what I'm planning on doing over the next few months. So stick around and I'll see you again in a second. So over the past few weeks I've been just banging out projects, trying to make sure I hit one a week, and I think the one that I did last week was where I cut these segments on the bandsaw. They weren't perfect, but I'm going to use them for this week's project. But what I really realised after making that one was that I'm spending a lot of time trying to come up with an idea that I can film and record and get out all in the space of a week. Now I only get in the workshop for maybe an hour a day, so you think that's 7 hours a week, let's say, so that's one working day for a lot of people. But by the time, if you're anything like me, you've got home, you've got changed, you get out to your workshop, you tidy up after the day before, you're messing around trying to remember where you put your pencil because we know they all disappear straight away. It doesn't leave that much time for actually making. Now I have had for several months now some big ideas about projects that I want to put together, and I just haven't got time because I keep thinking to myself I need to get this week's project done. So this is going to be the last of my regular weekly projects. And going forward, the projects will come out as and when they're ready. So I can't promise when that will be, but hopefully the projects that do come out, I'm going to be a lot happier with, you're going to be a lot happier with, and so it's going to be a win-win situation. So that being said, let's finish up this last weekly project. So essentially what I've got is these two circles, which I've already sort of roughly sanded up on the belt sander, and the plan is that I'm going to mount them together something like that, drill a hole in the middle of each, drill straight down through the centre here, and that is going to become a Bud Vase. Now the reason why I'm doing that is because when I made these I thought I'd be gluing them together and doing some kind of segmented wood turning, but they weren't quite as good as I wanted to, and I could have spent weeks, I say weeks, it probably would be weeks for me given what I said earlier about how often I get out here in the workshop, but spending a good few hours trying to tune up that jig that I made and getting it perfect. Instead, what I've done is I've been in contact with one of the guys from the Woodworking UK group and asked them just to see if they can CNC me some wedges. If you don't know what wedges are, just search segmented wood turning wedges. Now if that's not a tongue twister, I don't know what is. And you will get many, I was going to say hundreds, probably hundreds is a exaggeration, but you'll get lots and lots of videos out there that explain exactly what they are. That's the route I'm going to go down, save messing around trying to make something that's never going to be absolutely perfect. So yeah, I think that's it as far as talking goes. I will crack on, get the sanding, that's going to be the boring bit, so we'll speed all that bit up and I'll see you again at the end. you can see the hole goes right the way through the middle. So we've got the little Bud Vase sort of test tube type thing, which just sits through the hole. It's kind of come out like I was thinking, but there's a few things I would have changed. I certainly wouldn't have had it all disintegrate in the middle if it was up to me. But a little bit of glue, Evo Stick wood adhesive, which I am really impressed with. I've always used Gorilla Glue up to now, but that stuff literally set in minutes and I could drill away to my heart's content. So yeah, that is done, and as I said at the very start, that's going to be the last of the sort of weekly regular projects that I do, because as this highlighted, things go wrong. I'm still learning, I'm still trying out new things, and when I'm trying to push a video out once a week and I'm only in the workshop for sort of 5 or 6 hours a week, it just doesn't work. So I hope you like it. What I am going to do, and I'm saying this on camera to try and make sure I actually do it, is be a bit more active on Instagram. So follow me over there at Timberworker UK, and you'll be able to keep track of all the builds that I'm doing. The biggest one of which will be using all these bits of I-beam over here to make the infinity bench. Now, I first mentioned that several videos ago and I just haven't got around to it, so that's my main focus, along with a 15th wedding anniversary gift, which I'm not going to talk too much about on here, because although my wife doesn't usually watch my channel, it'd be sod's law that I'd say exactly what I'm going to make and she would decide to watch this video. So that one is going to be a bit hush hush. There might be some sneak peeks over on Instagram, because I know for a fact that she doesn't even have Instagram installed, so I'm fairly safe over there. But yeah, so thanks for watching, and I will see you again hopefully pretty soon.